welcome back to my channel, and thank you guys so much for watching. So as promised, I am bringing you guys a new video, and I am super excited for this video because I am using my new Mia Mia palette. I got this palette for my birthday. It's so funny because I had it in my Nordstrom cart and I hadn't purchased it, and my sister actually saw that I left my computer open. My sister actually saw that it was in my cart, so she went ahead and she gave it to me for my birthday. So I am super excited to come up with this particular look using the palette. All of the eyeshadows that I use are from the palette, so I came up with this particular look. I think it's so pretty, and it's definitely very appropriate for any occasion because the blue is very subtle and it's just not in your face. You can definitely wear this look out anywhere. That is pretty much it. So if you want to learn how to create this particular makeup look using the Mia Mia palette, then just keep on watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye. Let's do this. So as always, I am priming my eyelids. I'm taking my Tarte Amazonian Clay 24-hour creaseless concealer. That was a mouthful, and I'm going to take the first color from the Mia Mia palette in the shade Warm Taupe, and I'm applying it to my crease, and this is going to be our transition color. As you guys can tell, it is pretty similar to my skin tone, which makes it perfect for it to be a transition color. And I'm taking it with a Sigma E40 blending brush. I love this brush. I always say it does the work for you. It is just an amazing brush. So pretty much I'm just applying this on my crease, moving it back and forth from inner corner to outer corner. You can slap it on there, very sloppy, it doesn't really matter. And then I'm taking the color Caramel, and I'm first going to be placing it in the outer corner because that's where I want the color to be the darkest. And usually wherever you place the color first, that's the place where the color appears darker. So I'm applying it to the inner corners, and then to the outer corner, I'm sorry, and then I'm going to move it to the inner corner, leaving the center of the eyelid completely blank. And this particular technique is going to make your eyes appear larger, and I just love the way this technique makes the makeup look. Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place. The usual, you guys should be used to it by now. So again, I am starting from the outer corners. I am moving it towards the crease to the inner corner, but I'm making sure that the center of the eyes stays completely blank because we are going to be applying a shadow there later on. But it's okay if you do get some product on there. It's not really a big deal because we are going to cover it anyways. So just make sure that you have it in the inner and the outer corner and on the crease, but the center is blank. Then I'm going to take the color Sienna, which is pretty similar to MAC's Brown Script, I think. Yeah, Brown Script and Make a Peak Cocoa Bear. It's pretty similar. And then I'm going to take the brush that the palette brought because it brought kind of like a pencil brush end type of thing. So again, I am going to be repeating the same steps. I'm going to be placing it in the inner corner, the outer corner, and then I'm going to connect both the inner and the outer corner through the crease, making sure that the center of the eyelid stays completely blank. I first applied it extremely messy, but that's okay because we're going to cover it anyways. And then I'm going to go in with that Sigma E25 that we use to apply caramel and just blend out all the edges to make sure that everything is very smooth and very blended and that we have no harsh lines. So again, I am doing it to the other eye. Again, put it in the inner outer corner, leave the center of the eyelid completely blank and connect it in the crease, and then go back in with that Sigma E25 or the MAC 217 or just a blending brush and just blend everything out. So then I went back in with another fluffy brush. This one was clean, and I just blended everything together to make sure that we have no harsh lines, and again, everything is blended. So make sure you blend. So then I'm going to take the color Glisten, also from that palette. I am first going to be applying it to the center of the eyelid, and I'm going to apply it dry the first time. Just want to apply it to the center. This is really easy. There's not much to it. And then I'm going to take that same exact color, the Glisten, but I'm actually going to be wetting it with some fixed Plus. You can use eye drops as well if you don't have Fix Plus, and this is just going to make that color be very intense, and it's going to bring out the pigments, and it's just going to practically transform the whole entire look. So you guys can see it just intensifies that color so nicely, and I am just obsessed with the way this look came out. So then I went back in and just retouched the inner and outer corners with a little more sienna just to have everything blended. So apply a coat of mascara and then apply some lashes. I am using my Red Cherry in number 43. And then let's move on to face. So to prime the face, I am taking my Hourglass Veil Primer, the Mineral Veil Primer. And I'm also going to be taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Erasing Primer. And I have just been loving these two primers together. And I'm so sorry if you hear my dog barking. I feel like I always say this in all my videos, but they literally bark at anything. So for foundation, I am taking my Nars Sheer Matte with my Loreal True Match, and I'm just mixing both of them just to get my perfect color, because the Nars is a little bit too light for me, but I love the coverage that it gives me. So I blended a little bit of the L'Oreal True Match, and then I am going to blend it into my skin with a damp beauty blender. I wanted this look to look very dewy, very airbrushed, so I skipped the brush and I went and used a beauty blender instead. So then for concealer, I am taking my MAC Pro Longwear, and I'm first going to be applying it with a concealer brush just so that I can get it on there. I usually put a lot of concealer just because the beauty blender removes a lot of it, so it's up to you if you want to put a lot or little, but I like to put a lot, and then the beauty blender just kind of takes away any excess product. So like I said, I am using the beauty blender to just blend everything out, and then whatever is left on the beauty blender, I just put it on my chin, nose, and forehead. So then to set my under eye concealer, I am taking my MAC powder in Emphasize because I ran out of my MAC Mineralize in Light, so I have to go ahead and go buy that because I am obsessed with that powder. I literally use it in every single tutorial. So go ahead and do your eyebrows, and once you have your eyebrows done, I use my Anastasia clear gel just to set them, to make sure that the eyebrows don't go anywhere, like if they're gonna leave. That sounded really funny. But anyways, I am taking my Nars All Over Face powder, and I'm just going to use this to set my foundation. I really like for my foundation to just kind of stay throughout the night, obviously, and that way I don't get shiny. So now for the fun part, I am taking Sienna first, and I'm going to be applying it to my under eye area with kind of a precision brush, I think that's the name. And then I'm taking a pencil brush and smudging caramel right under. So then I am taking a kind of tapered, is this tapered? I think a tapered pencil brush, and I'm taking the aqua color and I'm going to wet it with some Fix Plus, and I'm just pretty much going to be applying it to my waterline like if I was applying liner. It's really simple. It looks complicated, but it's really not. The color, once you wet it, it gets really pigmented, so it's perfect for you to use as an eyeliner, and I just love the way it came out. And yeah, so then I'm going to give my bottom lashes a coat of mascara, and when you're applying mascara to your bottom lashes, especially when you have the blue liner, you want to make sure that you grab the root of the lashes, but make sure that you don't get it in your lower lash line, if that makes sense. So just make sure that you get that root. So I did give myself kind of like a winged line, not winged liner, just a top liner. I did not wing it out, but you can definitely skip this step. And then I'm going to take the gold bar from that same palette and apply it to my tear duct. And this is just going to attract some light as well as give the look something extra. And then I also took the color Vanilla and I applied it to my brow bone. So now to kind of bronze up the face and contour a bit, I'm taking my Nars Casino Bronzer with my Nars Ita brush. What can I say? I love me some Nars, and I'm applying it to the hollows of my cheeks, forehead, and around the perimeter of the face. For blush, I am taking this mineralized blush by MAC in the shade Nuance, which I am obsessed with. I think I've said this before, but this is my favorite mineralized blush that MAC has. So then to highlight, I am taking my Stila Kitten highlight, and I'm applying it to the high points of the face, which are the cheekbones, the bridge of the nose and the Cupid's bow, but I kind of skipped the nose and the Cupid's bow because you guys know that I always do that. And then for lipstick, I am taking this Too Faced Melted Lip Gloss in the shade Pink Peony, or just Peony, Melted Peony. I think that's the name. I am obsessed. It's such a pretty color. It's very pink, very girly, and I just love it. So once you have done that, you are pretty much done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.